So hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about 8 ecchi harem anime that you can watch. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Chained Soldier, also known as Mato Seihei no Slave, is a dark fantasy action anime set in a world where mysterious gates called Mato have opened across Japan, unleashing dangerous monsters known as Shuki. Alongside these threats, a special resource called Peaches grants supernatural powers, but only to women, leading to a matriarchal military force known as the Demon Defense Force. The story follows Yuki Wakura, an ordinary high school boy who accidentally enters Mato and is nearly killed by Shuki. He is saved by Kyoka Uzen, the strict and powerful leader of the 7th unit of the Demon Defense Force. Kyoka possesses a unique ability that allows her to enslave others temporarily to boost their power. Seeing potential in Yuki, she makes him her slave, granting him monstrous combat abilities in exchange for obedience. As Yuki adapts to his unusual role, he becomes an essential asset in battles against increasingly powerful Shuki. However, the contract comes with a twist. After each battle, Kyoka must reward him, often in humorous or suggestive ways. Despite the seemingly comedic dynamic, the story explores deeper themes of trust, power, and sacrifice. Throughout the series, Yuki bonds with other members of the 7th unit, each with distinct abilities and personalities. Together, they uncover secrets behind Mato, the origin of the Shuki, and the true nature of the Peach's power. As stronger enemies emerge, Yuki's role evolves from mere servant to a key figure in humanity's fight for survival.
2.5-dimensional seduction follows the story of Masamune Okumura, a high school student and the sole member of his school's manga research club. He is deeply devoted to fictional 2D characters and has no interest in real-life girls, believing that only 2D girls are perfect. His life takes an unexpected turn when a new student, Ririsa Amano, joins the club. Ririsa is an energetic and passionate cosplayer who loves dressing up as her favorite anime characters. Unlike Okumura, she fully embraces the 2.5D world, where fictional characters are brought to life through cosplay. She asks Okumura to help her with photography during her cosplay sessions, and although he is initially hesitant, he gradually becomes intrigued by her dedication and charm. As they spend more time together, Okumura begins to question his strict preference for 2D characters. Ririsa's enthusiasm, combined with her ability to embody fictional personas, blurs the line between fantasy and reality for him. The club eventually attracts more members, including other cosplayers, leading to lively interactions, competitions, and friendships. The story blends romantic comedy with fan culture, exploring themes of identity, passion, and self-expression. It highlights how people connect through shared interests, while also growing beyond their comfort zones. Okumura's journey is not just about romance, but also about learning to appreciate real people while still loving the fictional worlds that inspired him. Overall, it's a lighthearted and entertaining story about otaku culture, cosplay, and the balance between fantasy and reality. Tales of Wedding Rings is a fantasy romance story that follows Sato, an ordinary high school boy secretly in love with his childhood friend, Hime. One day, Hime suddenly announces that she must return to her homeland, a mysterious fantasy world. Unable to confess his feelings, Sato impulsively follows her through a magical portal. Upon arriving, he discovers that Hime is actually a princess from another world and is destined to marry a hero who will save the land from a looming threat, the Abyss King. In a surprising twist, events unfold so that Sato himself becomes that hero during the wedding ceremony. By placing a magical ring on Hime's finger, he gains immense power and the title of the Ring King. However, defeating the Abyss King requires more than just one ring. Sato must form bonds with multiple princesses from different kingdoms, each possessing their own magical ring. Through these marriages, he strengthens his abilities, but also finds himself in complicated romantic and emotional situations. As Santo journeys across various lands, he faces powerful enemies, uncovers secrets about the rings, and grows from an insecure boy into a determined hero. Meanwhile, his relationship with Hime deepens as they confront the challenges of duty, love, and destiny. The story combines fantasy adventure with harem-style romance, exploring themes of courage, responsibility, and the meaning of true connection. It blends action, magic, and emotional moments, making it both an exciting and heartfelt tale of love and heroism. The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses Season 2 continues the lively romantic comedy surrounding Hayato Kasukabe and the 5 girls helping him run the seaside cafe, Familia. After the events of the first season, the cafe is now stable, but new challenges and deeper emotional developments begin to shape the story. Hayato remains determined to honor his late grandmother's legacy by keeping the cafe running successfully. Meanwhile, his bond with the 5 girls, each with distinct personalities and personal struggles, grows stronger. Season 2 dives deeper into their backstories, revealing their dreams, insecurities, and reasons for staying at Familia. These emotional revelations bring more depth to their relationships with Hayato. At the same time, romantic tension increases significantly. Each girl begins to confront her feelings for Hayato more openly, leading to heartfelt moments, jealousy, and comedic misunderstandings. Hayato, who is practical and somewhat emotionally reserved, finds himself gradually influenced by their sincerity and affection, making him reconsider his priorities. New rivals and external pressures also emerge, including competition from other cafes and unexpected visitors who disrupt the group's dynamic. These challenges test their teamwork and strengthen their unity as they work together to protect their home. Season 2 balances humor, fan service, and emotional storytelling, focusing on the idea of found family. It highlights how the cafe becomes more than just a business. It is a place where everyone belongs. Overall, it's deepened both romantic elements and character development while maintaining its fun, energetic tone. Gushing Over Magical Girls, Japanese Mahou Shoujo ni Akogarete, is a dark comedy and ecchi anime that twists the traditional magical girl genre. The story follows Utena Hiragi, a shy and kind-hearted girl who absolutely adores magical girls and dreams of becoming one. She idolizes the heroic trio known as Tres Magia, who protect the city from evil forces. One day, a mysterious mascot creature named Venalita approaches Utena and offers to grant her wish of becoming a magical girl. However, things take an unexpected turn when Utena transforms not into a hero, but into a villainess named Magia Baizer. Instead of fighting alongside the magical girls she admires, she's forced into the role of their enemy. At first, Utena is horrified by her new identity, but she soon discovers a strange and intense fascination with dominating and tormenting the magical girls she once idolized. As Magia Baizer, Utena becomes part of an evil organization and repeatedly clashes with Tres Magia. Despite her villainous role, her admiration for magical girls never fades. In fact, it becomes more obsessive and twisted. The series blends comedy, action, and heavy fan service, exploring themes of obsession, identity, and the blurred line between admiration and desire. Ultimately, Gushing Over Magical Girls stands out for subverting the classic magical girl trope, turning a story of admiration into a chaotic and provocative journey filled with humor and unexpected character development. Tying the Knot with an Amagami Sister, Japanese Amagami Sanshi no Enmusubi, is a romantic comedy with elements of tradition, family, and destiny. The story centers on Uryu Kamihate, a hard-working high school student aiming to get into Kyoto University and become a doctor. After growing up in an orphanage, Uryu is taken in by a priest at the historic Amagami Shrine in Kyoto. However, there's a condition for his stay. He must eventually marry one of the priest's 3 granddaughters and inherit the shrine. The three sisters, Yae, Yuna, and Asahi Amagami, each have distinct personalities and strong ties to the shrine. Yae is the calm and mature eldest, Yuna is serious and sharp-tongued, and Asahi is cheerful and energetic. Initially, Uryu is resistant to the idea of marriage, especially since he wants to focus entirely on his studies and future career. As he begins living with the sisters, Uryu slowly becomes involved in shrine duties in their daily lives. Through various comedic and heartfelt moments, he starts forming deeper bonds with each of them. At the same time, the story introduces hints of fate and divine intervention, suggesting that their meeting may not be a coincidence. The narrative balances romantic tension with slice-of-life elements as Uryu navigates his ambitions, personal growth, and feelings towards the sisters. Each relationship develops uniquely, creating emotional depth and light-hearted rivalry. Ultimately, Tying the Knot with an Amagami sister explores themes of love, destiny, and belonging, as Uryu must decide whether to follow his long-held dreams or embrace a new future tied to the shrine and the sisters. Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable, Japanese Dosanko Gal wa Namaram Menkoi, is a romantic comedy that blends slice-of-life charm with cultural contrasts. The story follows Tsubasa Shiki, a Tokyo boy who transfers to a high school in Hokkaido after moving in with his grandmother. Unfamiliar with the harsh climate and laid-back rural lifestyle, Tsubasa initially struggles to adjust. His experience changes when he meets Minami Fuyuki, a cheerful and fashionable gyaru girl known for her outgoing personality and distinctive Hokkaido dialect. Despite the harsh winter, Minami's warmth and friendliness quickly make Tsubasa feel welcome. She introduces him to local customs, food, and school life, helping him adapt to his new surroundings. As they spend more time together, Tsubasa becomes drawn to Minami's genuine kindness and carefree spirit, while she grows fond of his sincerity and innocence. The story expands as Tsubasa meets other girls, including the intelligent and reserved Sayuri Akino and the quiet but kind Rena Natsukawa. Each girl adds new dynamics to his life, creating moments of humor, subtle rivalry, and emotional development. The snowy Hokkaido setting plays an important role, emphasizing both the challenges and beauty of the environment. At its core, the anime explores themes of young love, friendship, and personal growth. Tsubasa gradually becomes more confident and open, while learning to appreciate a slower, more heartfelt way of living. The series balances lighthearted comedy with romantic tension as Tsubasa navigates his feelings and relationships. Ultimately, Hokkaido Gals Are Super Adorable is a cozy, feel-good story about adapting to change and discovering warmth in unexpected places.